this section hockey final week across the state of Minnesota. Tonight on CCX, live coverage of the Section 2A boys final between the Breck Mustangs and the Delano Tigers. From Parade Ice Garden in Minneapolis, John Jacobson along with Dan Ficken. Dan, these teams no strangers in playoff hockey. This is the 5th consecutive year they've met in the Section 2A tournament 4 times now in section final. For Delano, they want to flip the card, though. It's Breck that's won all 4 of those previous meetings.
It has, but new ball game. These Delano kids have been together for a long time. And they got a #1 seed here now. They get the last change, but I'll tell you what, in this game, you wouldn't want to be a goaltender because both these teams are tremendously explosive. This is a toss-up game. They're 2 and 3 in state ranking, 1 and 2 in section ranking. You know, this is going to be a great game no matter what. 2 very good hockey teams.
These teams played 3 months ago, second game of the season, and Delano won that game at Breck, which is the reason they're the #1 seed and Breck's #2. And even though it was a long time ago, it was only regular season, I think for the Tigers, it did a little bit something for them mentally. They hadn't beaten Breck regular season or postseason in the past. They've got that behind them now. Maybe just a little more confidence coming into tonight.
Well, anytime, a team's beaten you 4 times, and all of a sudden you get a win in their home rink, you betcha, and they needed that. And they followed through this season with a tremendous season. They're coming in here very confident. And you know what? There's a lot of seniors on this team. This means a lot to them. There's a little extra riding on the road for the Delano Tigers here. And to take Breck down, that'd be a big feather in their cap. They remember the rest of their lives.
Mustangs on their side have not lost since December 20th. They're 18-0-2 since the loss to St. Michael Elwoodville. They're playing some great hockey tonight and looking to go back to state tournament for a third straight year out of this section.
Well, they've played a lot of AA teams too, and they've done very, very well. They've played a very, very tough schedule, but I was talking to Coach Larson earlier. This is not the same team as the one that played in November. I'm not expecting it's going to be a 1-goal game, but they've got an offensive powerhouse. Their defense has been playing very good, and their goalie's gotten a lot better. He's coming in with a .950 save percentage in the sections.
Let's look at our key players, starting with the Mustangs tonight. Carter Breitenfeld, seniors, had a really good year for them. Top scorer, one guy definitely to watch in white and navy tonight.
Senior, step up to the plate. 55 points? Yeah, I think he stepped up to the plate. He's played tremendously well. Good hands, good move, deadly shot. But what's more important is he's the leading goal scorer for the Mustangs in the section tournament. He's got 4 power play goals in the regular season. He gets another one in the sections. He's really stepping up. He's been a leader, and he's leading the way for the Mustangs.
Delano's got some really outstanding scores, among them Brian Hallinan. Put the puck in the net 40 times on the season.
Slim, trim, fast, and he's got an evil shot. Just watch him in the first game. He was just tremendous, very explosive. He works with his line mates extremely well. And here's the deal. He's got 5 short-handed goals. He scored a short-handed goal against these guys the last time, so look for him to really erupt for the Tigers.
Be a terrific final. The winner onto the state Class A tournament next week in St. Paul. We'll take a break and come back and start this one. It's Delano Breck boys hockey on CCX next.
Most of my family, they never graduated high school or even let alone go to college, so I'm trying to break that barrier. Every day after work, went straight to school, studied hard, and it paid off. I could not have done it alone. I see the future is really bright for me. The high school diploma is just added to the confidence, and now I feel unstoppable.
Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org.
They said a bottle was just a bottle. That no one would ever notice me. But I knew I could be more. That one day, I would make people smile.
Live on CCX on this first Thursday in March, it is the Section 2A Boys Hockey Championship game. The #2 seed, the Breck Mustangs, the top seed,
the Delano Tigers. John Jacobson, Dan Ficken, live with you here at Parade in Minneapolis. A familiar playoff matchup, Dan, 5th consecutive season.
Yes.
That these teams have matched up in the section tournament 4 times in the section final. Breck has won all of those games. The top-seeded Tigers hoping to change that tonight. Jackson Helly between the pipes tonight for Delano. 16-2-1 on the season. Goals against average 2.35. Save percentage of .917.
He really showed up in that first game. He had a .950.
And there's Lyndon Ohl, 17-2-2. His goals against 1.7, save percentage .910. These teams played November 29th. Delano winning at Breck 5-2. We are ready to go. The Tigers in the white, orange, and black. Navy and gold for Breck, and we are underway. First possession for Breck down in the Delano zone. Puck out to the point, sent to the corner, and then back behind the net. Tigers control, then a giveaway. Taken out in front, now onto the stick of Austin Heidemann. Its block comes back out to center ice and fired back in by Brandon Leitz, a senior defenseman. Andrew Cruz with the puck. Released out to center ice. Shot back ahead by Will Torgerson of Breck. John Kiernan playing ahead on the left side. Comes back out of the zone, and Delano resets back at their blue line. Turnover and given back to Delano. Ilatolo into the zone and almost got a stick out on their return pass. But couldn't quite get to it, and Breck recovers and gets it out to center ice. Ben Myers flipping it back toward the Breck line. Covered by Breck ahead. Myers gets it back and gets it into the Breck zone. Mustangs fire it back out. Lazarud and Torgerson collide at centers. Tigers clear the puck down deep in the Breck zone. Now the Mustangs come out. Long lead pass ahead, right side, coming in. Austin Heidemann, save made, and a good play defensively by Tanner Glasrud to clear the puck away from in front of Jackson Helly.
Well, so far, that's first shot, and Helly's look good on and up to it. But Breck, I'll tell you what, they're not messing around. They're getting the puck out of their own zone, and they're trying to get it down deep into the Delano zone and put an attack together, and they've been somewhat successful so far, and they're throwing the body around.
Puck came to the Breck line where the Mustangs turn it back ahead. Bringing it in, Carter Breitenfeld, the shot, and the glove save made by Helly. And here's our first face-off over 2 minutes in to the first period. Garrett Van Bergen, 30 years head coach. He's been with the program 13 years. Delano High School grad, and I asked him how big would a win here tonight be for the Delano hockey community and Delano in general. He said, I don't know. He said, well, you might find out in a few hours. But I think it goes without saying it would be huge. There are so many Delano fans. You know, you and I got here 5:45, a good 75 minutes before the game, and this side of the rink where we're sitting was pretty much full by then.
I don't think anybody's left in Delano.
Right. Somebody better have turned out the lights. Delano takes the puck back in their own zone, and out come the Tigers with a rush. They'll flip it up the right side and down into the Mustangs end, back behind the net. Pass around to the left board, taken by Matthew Conroy and cleared out to center. Back, Breck resetting as they get it up to center and shot ahead by Josh Strom down the Delano zone. A little mix-up back behind the net, but the Tigers recover, and Myers has it for the Tigers. Myers pass, off the back of the skates of Garrett Pianini, and the puck goes back down to the Tigers end. Delano start out again. Delano got it down into the Breck zone. Taken behind the net by Dalton Weigel of the Mustangs. Giveaway. Delano gets it. Myers back behind the net with it, trying to sweep it out in front. Comes back out of the zone and all the way back down into the Tiger end. He skated down there by Glasrud. Plays it up to center. Myers getting it down into the Breck end. Back comes Weigel for Breck. Alton Weigel will skate out to his blue line with the puck up to center ice. Will flip it into the right corner. Chasing after it goes Breitenfeld for Breck, but the Tigers got there first. Played it ahead down into the Breck zone. Too far. Icing on Delano. Wes Larson, 9th year head coach. State championships in each of his first 2 seasons. Had a lot of success, to say the least, Dan, at Breck.
Actually, both coaches well respected, very, very experienced, and know what they're doing. That's why their teams are here.
Shot on net, and Helly making the save. On the shot from Mitch Macklett, who's had an outstanding season. Down in the Mustang zone, centering pass out in front. The first test early on Ole Miss. Now Breck quickly transitioning back to offense. Macklett fired it high and over the top of the Delano net.
Both teams are powerhouses, but the other thing we haven't talked about too much, both got pretty doggone good goalies. You know, they've done very well this year, and they'll be up to this task tonight.
Point shot away, and Helly able to kick that shot out off the stick of Strom. Back to the Breck zone. Mustangs get the pass ahead. Macklett with a touch on it. Helly will leave it back behind his net. Taking a check there is Ray Heikkila, the senior defenseman, comes up. Heikkila able to play it up the wing. Delano trying to get a rush going. Gabe Hallinan, now it's a shot away from the right wing. That's fired wide by Ross Oja.
And Oja's been dangerous too. He's got a number of goals here in the section playoff. He's been a real dangerous threat, you know, beyond the 3 top players for the Tigers.
Jordan Peterson playing it ahead. Matt Carson getting it down into the Breck zone. Mustangs take it there. Out of the rush comes Weigel, the center ice. Weigel deep into the Tiger zone. Goes back behind the net, playing it to the right corner as the Mustangs' rest of their line changes out. Comes out to center, just outside the blue line. Fired back into the Delano zone. The Tigers control it there. Steal and a takeaway, but no breakaway there for Grant Parrish. He interfered with Delano there. Still down into the Tigers' end, back behind their net. Breck trying to control, comes off the stick of Parrish in the corner. He gains control again, trying to center it. Nice takeaway by Myers. And out comes Myers, dangerous player for Delano. 2-on-2, trying to stick handle, and couldn't quite get past Nick Strom there, who is back defensively for Breck. Back out right point, now left point. Shot comes away. Blocked before it got all the way to the net. Good check. Starts Breck back the other way. Ahead comes Torgerson. He had to take it away from him at the blue line. Delano clears it down. Another icing on the Tigers.
Well, both defenses, John, are playing very well, and they're doing their best to shut it down. And you know, despite the offensive powers that are coming at them, and I think they've done a good job. Breck especially, they're getting that puck out of the zone. If they can carry it, great. But if not, they're just getting it out of there, especially against that first line of the Tigers.
Centering pass in front, and goal comes off as Helly made the stop.
A lot of bodies going to the net there. We're going to see a lot of that tonight. I imagine a few nets are going to get pushed off. Good pace so far in this game. Both are coming out at pretty good speed and got their legs going real quick, and they're playing this like a section final right from the get-go.
Clean face-off win. Puck fluttering toward the net, but never made it all the way through. Cleared out by Glasgow. It comes in on net. Ole Miss steers it away. Backhanded up by Leitz without a play. Those of you in the northwest suburbs watching live on this Thursday night, perhaps looking for Maple Grove Centennial tonight. That game being covered by North Metro Television, our friends out of the Blaine Circle Pines area at Aldrich. That's going to be a terrific game. Or is already.
Oh boy, yeah. Yep, this one and that game probably will be the premier games in the state right now tonight.
Ball comes out in front. Ole Miss got it. Now Breck comes back on a rush offensively. Austin Heidemann into the zone. Heidemann with a shot and a big pad save made by Helly, and that starts Delano back the other way. Shot coming from out top, and that was blocked. A good defensive play by Strom. Was at a strong first period already.
Well, Helly's stepping up too. He's been shot on pretty good, and Good opportunity here. Nice pass right there. Good shot, and I love it when they put it on the net. Big rebound. Helly could see the two bodies, Breck bodies closing in. I mean, he kicked it out far, and that's what he did the last time they played, John, up at Breck at the Anderson Arena.
Puck to the left side. Strom puts it in deep on Helly. High up left corner. Freed up by Evan Bieniek of Breck. Lost it. And back comes Delano. Oja. Poke check away at the blue line and knocked deeper by Carson. And Breck will set up camp back behind the net. Nick Strom waiting. And now out come the Mustangs. Tipped ahead just across center ice. Deep by Klopp. And all the way outside the zone. Will be skated down by Leitz. Leitz with a pass across, and it's Weigel with it. He'll flip it up in the air. That's knocked down by Jordan Peterson. Up the center ice it comes. On the stick of Delano, and deep inside the goal. Here, Pianini, the freshman, puts Delano ahead 1-0.
Got a great feed from Ilatalo and got him in as he was coming through. And this is the problem when your top defense races up the ice to the puck. Look at that beautiful play. Came in, got it up on his forehand. Olness was going down, had him off to the side, and just buried it. Nice play. Typical Tiger scoring play, John. They usually score an even strength, and it's usually a lightning quick play. And Weigel, the defenseman for Breck, got stuck up the ice and turned into a quick 2-on-1 as Delano transitioned really quickly and just did a great job of getting down in and creating a 1-0 lead.
Pianini, his 12th goal of the season, and gives Delano a 1-0 lead. 8:18 into the first period. Now Breck setting up camp in the Tiger zone. Shot gets blocked. Comes back out to Strom. His shot gets through. The rebound try, and Helly making another stop. And that one on Torgerson after the initial shot by Strom. Delano getting it up. And the whistle up at center ice. And look at that last chance.
Good shot there.
A lot of traffic there.
Yeah, and it was just jumbling around, and Torgerson was in a good position. He almost got it around Helly. Yeah, you don't get the state, Johnny. You don't get the state or get a chance to win if you don't play good defense. And your goaltender's the start of that defense. And so far, Helly's really stepped up and is playing a marvelous game. He had to handle 40 shots in the first game, and he only let in 2.
Pass up through center ice, down into the Breck zone. Back behind the Mustangs goal and around the boards. Breck will get it up to the blue line, and across center ice it goes. Floating there to center. Shot by John Kieran and down into the Breck end. Mustang is looking to clear with Leitz getting it to the blue line into center. Down deep in the Tiger zone. Helly comes way out to play it. Along the boards. Freed up. Here's Macklin in front with a shot, and he fired it wide. Boy, he's dangerous. Gets the puck back behind the net. It's a good line for Breck. Comes back out. Strom across, shot away, and that gets blocked off the stick of Strom. Comes back out to the point to Nick Strom. Across now to Josh Strom. His shot, and Helly have another save.
Breck being dangerous, but they just can't crack it. They can't get one in. There was a good opportunity for a tip in that time. Breitenfeld was right there trying to get a tip and kind of get it to bounce a little bit, but if you watch Helly, he plays great position. In fact, he'll get outside that crease. He'll cut down angles very well. He's a pretty big guy to get the puck around. He covers a lot of net.
Bieniek trying to win the draw for Breck. They do control the puck down in the Tiger zone. Looking to cut in front. Puck comes free, the net comes free, and that's what brought the whistle. And another face-off in the Tiger zone. 6:58 to go in the first period. Live hockey tonight on CCX. Delano and Breck. Breck 12 state tournament appearances in their history. Delano looking for that first one. First one's the toughest, Dan. There's a lot of these guys have played together for so long in the Delano community coming up, trying to win one for their school and their town tonight. And they've got the 1-0 lead. We're past the midway point here in the opening period. Play at center, swept into the Breck zone by Ross Oja. Mustangs get it out all the way back down to the Delano zone where Nick Schreier will chase it down. Pass a little bit too far out in front of his offensive teammate back there, and all the way down though, Delano gets it to the Mustang zone. Back comes Breck. They get it up to center. Parrish trying to force the puck into the zone. Militao trying to get it out. Now 4 players tying up on the puck. Finally comes loose and banked ahead and out of the zone down to the Breck line. Takeaway by Myers. Gets it on the stick of Pianini and then taken back by Weigel. Now comes Breck. Here's Parrish. In on the right side. Had his stick lifted as he got the puck down deep into the Delano zone. Taken there by Ray Heikala. Back behind the net it goes. Up to Myers. Myers looking across. Gets the pass and backhanded sweep into the zone by Andrew Cruz with the puck. Left boards. Delano able to keep the puck in. Puck goes to the corner. Leets after it there. Releases the pass. Comes up the right wing. Out ahead by Torgerson and down into the Delano zone. Who's going to win the race to the puck? Breck got a stick on it, but then taken by Schreier, playing it back behind the net. Up the left side for Delano, out of the zone. Shot back in by Josh Strom. Glasrud for Delano, up out of the zone. No icing here. Comes all the way down to the Mustang zone. We're under 5 minutes to play in the first period. Shots on goal unofficially 10-4 in favor of Breck. They trail on the scoreboard 1-0. Onto the stick of Kiernan. Now left side. Cleared up by Glasrud to center ice. Touchdown into the Breck zone. Down along the boards. Into the corner. And then to jam it out in front was Brian Hallinan. Breck takes that away and out they come again. On the move is Matlick. Passed a little bit too far out in front of Heidemann, who catches double. That shot. Helly the save. Net comes off. And that brings a whistle. A little bit of delayed whistle. You see Helly kicked that left foot back and knocked that off. I'm sure not intentionally at all.
Oh, no, not at all. But then again, what I love what the Mustangs are doing here, especially from a wide angle shot, they at least got it on net and created a rebound situation in front. They just haven't been able to connect with it. It's just, Helly's kicking it out so hard and so far, they just can't get the stick on it quick enough.
Breck controls the puck off the faceoff. Now Delano, though, with the puck on the left side. Oja passing it to the middle of the ice. Comes back onto the stick of Oja at center. Shoots it down to the Breck end. Weigel for the Mustangs. Comes to his blue line into center ice. Weigel in on the left side. Weigel carrying deep with the puck. And again the net comes off.
Well, splits by Helly there. It's kicking it up. He's trying to get a little extra leverage to get back around because Weigel was coming around. He was thinking about, stuffing it in on the corner. Yeah, this might try to be dangerous for Delano sooner or later, John. Breck's winning a lot of those faceoffs in the offensive zone.
Get another win here. A big shot from the blue line. Didn't come all the way through. Onto the stick of Klopp. Looking it out in front. Klopp is free, but Delano has the puck. It clears to the blue line. Not quite out yet. Mustangs keep it in. Backhanded shot high, and it's knocked down over the net. It came off the stick of Conroy. And he gets dumped back behind the net as Delano gets the play up to center ice. Oja got it into the zone as the Tigers make a forward line change. And the Mustangs ready for another breakout. Play ahead to the Delano line. Intercepted and shot back into the zone by Bieniek. Rink wide pass across and played up by Ilatalo to center. Breck comes back with it. Shot away by Nick Strom. That gets blocked. And out comes Myers for Delano. Myers with the shots deflected up and out of play off the stick of Josh Strom. Face off down in the Breck zone.
Well, Breck's making a fight on the Delano blue line, too, and trying to control that neutral zone. But, you know, Delano just keeps hacking away, disrupting the attack, disrupting the flow, and getting it back. And they transition so quickly, John. I mean, the defense can't stick for Breck. They got to get back or they're going to get burned like they did on the goal.
Interception by Delano at the blue line. Shot and another one. This one goes wide off the stick of Ilatalo. He set up that first goal. Now a chance for Breck is coming back as Torgerson. Torgerson with a shot, didn't get a lot on it. And Delano quickly back to the offensive. Myers lost it though at center as Macklett shot it in for Breck. Tigers with it in their own end. Pass coming across to Gabe Hallinan. Up to center ice. Myers on the right wing. Poked off his stick by Weigel. Played ahead. Too far for Heidemann. Down in the quarter. Heidemann colliding there with Cruz. Check along the board. Puck deflects to the middle of the ice. And cleared by Delano ahead to the Breck line. Shot by Mustangs too far. Icing on Breck. With 1:50 to go in the first period.
Boy, period's gone fast.
Yeah,
not a lot of whistles, and there's been, like I said, there's a good pace, and they've maintained it throughout the entire period. Both teams obviously can skate.
Face-off win for Delano, and a shot going wide off the face-off by Gabe Hallinan. Tigers with it in the corner. Puck along the boards. Breck has it, and out they come. Macklett ahead to Heidemann. Trying to get it back to Matlick, and broken up beautifully. Great play by Tanner Glasrud. Puck comes out to center ice. Weigel trying to play it back in. Now it'll go back instead to Josh Strom as Breck resets. Up to center, touched by Breitenfeld down into the Delano zone. Glasrud took a check there, released the puck. Breck has it. Left corner, trying to come out in front with it. Delano has it. Back they come out to center ice. Here's Hallinan. Brian Hallinan coming in. Backhand shot away. Comes to the right side. And a check there as we're under a minute to play in the first period. Played ahead to the Delano line. Cruz got it across and shot into the zone by Glasrud. Myers back behind the net. Out to tie up in the corner. Played by Breck's Paschke. Up, it's out in front. They're jamming at it in front. And then cleared away to the corner. Big traffic out in front of the Breck net. And a whistle is top made. We're going to have a penalty coming up here, Dan, perhaps. That's what it looks like. First penalty of the game. It'll go on the Tigers. No, it's just a okay. Yep, just a face-off outside the zone. So no penalty.
That was pretty close to being goaltender interference right there. Wow.
Face-off win for the Mustangs. They get it down to their own end. 25 seconds to go here in the first period. One last rush here for the Mustangs. Shot away. Helly comes up with a big save on Breitenfeld. Delano with a big check in the circle, taken by the Tigers. Here comes Kieran in with a rush. He's upended. A nice check by Austin Heidemann. Comes out in front. Out in front, they got to shoot in a hurry, and that one's glove saved by Ole Miss with 1 second to go in the period.
Boy, beautiful turnaround snapshot there, John. Right on goal with, like you said, 1.2 left in the period. Good clock awareness there by Delano, and just got a great shot off on Ole Miss.
Macklett just got to get some kind of tie-up here. Not enough time for a shot away, and that is the end of the first period. Boy, an exciting first period indeed. Delano gets the only goal. The top-seeded Tigers leading second-seeded Breck. Dan, entertaining 17 minutes. 1-0 Delano.
Nothing surprising here. Both teams can skate. Both teams can move the puck. Both teams can play defense. And we got a real good look at Delano's transition game. And they did a real good job to take a 1-0 lead. And they're one step closer to their dream, John. One step closer.
12-7, the shots on goal in favor of Breck, but they trail on the scoreboard 1-0. We'll take a break, come back, more live coverage of the Section 2A Boys Hockey Championship game from Parade Ice Garden on CCX after this.
I rescued Toast from a shelter in 2011. I love Toast because she's a lazy diva. Toast does whatever she wants, obviously. She's sleeping right now. She's an epic snuggler. She's so comforting. She's so loving. Toast makes me laugh. When I walked into the shelter, I knew right then that she was special.
Did you know kids who play outdoors have healthier lungs?
Totally.
Did you know that boys that play with dolls make better husbands?
My son has lots of dolls. But did you know terry cloth diapers breathe better?
I did.
It's totally true.
Oh, yeah.
Did you guys know statistically friendly kids have more friends?
Yeah.
That's obvious.
Did you know most people think they're using the right car seat for their kid, but they're not?
Parents who really know it all know for sure that their child is in the right seat. Visit safercar.gov/the-right-seat to make sure your child is protected.
Delano leads Breck 1-0. Our score after 17 minutes of play. Breck girls hockey team had another outstanding season. They lost in the section final to Blake. What a year for Grace Zumwinkle, a future University of Minnesota player, was featured back in December on CCX. Let's look at that story.
Grace Zumwinkle finished in the top 10 at the state Class 2A golf tournament last spring. This fall, she played in the state tennis doubles final for a second straight year, having won the title with Lauren Kozakowski in 2015. And those are her fun sports.
Well, now it's Grace Zumwinkle circling in that left side. Cuts to the middle, fires and scores!
It's on the hockey rink where the Mustangs senior forward really excels. Zumwinkle leads the state in goal scoring, averaging nearly a hat trick per game for the second-ranked team in Class A.
Obviously, I don't try to look at the points. I mean, they have been coming lately, but I don't try to focus on them because I just try to play my game and points will come here and there depending on the game.
This year she's taken a step up and she's becoming a dominant player in high school hockey. She's fast, she's strong, and obviously, you watch her shoot. She shoots like no other girl. So she's also a great leader. I mean, she leads by example, works hard every day in practice, and in the games brings everything she can.
She's definitely a clutch player, that's for sure. From the minute I've been here, she's always been like that. She scores goals in big games, and she pretty much just leads our team.
Grace is the middle of three Zumwinkle girls. She credits her sister Anna, 1 year older and now a freshman at Middlebury College in Vermont, as a huge influence.
We are best friends still today and growing up, and we did everything together, and she motivated me every single day to push harder and be better each and every day.
Grace's hockey talent landed her a place on the U.S. National Under-18 team that she's played for the last 2 summers.
It's awesome, and it's everyone's bought into the team philosophies and programs, which is awesome, and it's a great level of hockey. Minnesota obviously has a great representation, but it's great hockey. Everyone knows the plays, and it's fun.
Next year, she moves to college hockey and the University of Minnesota, holders of 7 national titles, and home to former Breck star Kate Schipper.
I visited multiple schools out east and close to home, and I've always envisioned myself staying close to home. And the minute I walked on the campus, I just loved the coaches, loved the players, loved the academic and athletic opportunities that were going to be offered for me there.
As she prepares for the world of college hockey, those around her have seen her game improve.
She's become more dynamic. Now she's a threat in both ends. She's better defensively, where before, I think when she started, she was just kind of all offense. And she's now figuring out just how to play with other players and just being able to dominate at this level.
I've watched her improve, and even though she's older than me, it's nice to see that she's gone from being an offensive player to both offense and defense, and just a two-way player that, like I said, performs in these big games and leads our team to success.
While she admits to working on her game hours a day nearly year-round, Grace has carved out time to enjoy both golf and tennis, with Grace and Lauren Kozakowski beating her older sisters in the 2015 state doubles final.
I didn't think it was going to happen because I focused the majority of my time on hockey, but as the opportunity arose, I got intense about it, and I obviously wanted to win. My mom played college tennis, so she kind of taught me some of her skills, and so during the summer I would go hit with her and my sister, and so when I wasn't playing hockey I was trying to practice tennis.
One thing that's missing from Grace's hockey resume, a state tournament appearance. The Mustangs haven't played in the Class A tourney since 2012, losing some heartbreakers to rival Blake in section play.
I mean a lot. We've had the past 4 years have been nail-biters with Blake each year, which is awesome hockey to see, but it would be tremendous for our program and as a senior especially.
Well, what a great career, Dan Ficken, for Grace Zumwinkle. Finished this season 42 goals, 16 assists, named Ms. Hockey, and 140 career goals for her in 4 seasons at Breck.
Tremendous hockey and a great young lady. And the state will be served well as she puts on the maroon and gold and hopefully takes them to another step and brings some more national championships in there. But good for a great career, very fun to watch. Good player.
We'll take a break. We'll come back and look at some first period highlights and drop the puck for period 2. It's a Section 2A Boys Hockey Championship on CCX. Delano leads Breck 1-0.
Your daughter just had her first breakup. Do you A, put yourself in her shoes? B, console her?
Don't worry, sweetie. This is gonna happen a lot.
Or C, find her a new boyfriend?
Nice, single boys. That was weird.
As a parent, there are no perfect answers. But you don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will love you just the same.
Tigers lead the Mustangs 1-0 after 1 period of play in our Section 2 championship tonight from Parade Ice Garden. Let's look at some highlights from the opening period of play, and it's been a busy period between the pipes. There's Jackson Helly, but he has been able to come up with a dozen first period saves to keep Breck off the board. A lot of rebounds he's given up. Breck unable, Dan, to cash in on any of those so far.
Well, they're getting in too tight. He's kicking it out really long. He's using his head. He knows where the players are. And here's that transition game. Beautifully executed.
Garrett Pianini getting the goal. Kyle Ilatello, the lone assist. That goal came at the 8:18 mark, and that's been it for the scoring. Breck is outshot and more scoring chances, although not terribly more, but definitely they've had the decided edge. No penalties. Clean first period of play, which is good to see.
Absolutely. Good high-paced game, very intense. Both teams coming out clean and knowing that they can't be in the box. Both teams have tremendous power plays. And it just tells you, John, shots don't dictate the game. It's how many you get in the net. And it was the way the first game, and this is looking the same way in the second game.
For Delano, too, I think it's big to get out there, the top seed, definitely, and then they beat Breck earlier in the season, as we talked about, but as we've documented, that it's been Breck that's been the better team in the postseason for the last few years when these teams have met. I think important for the Tigers to get that first one tonight.
Well, and John, I think it reinforces what you said when we did pregame. They finally got some confidence they can beat this team. now all of a sudden they're in the game and they get the first goal lead, and they're making their opportunities count. Big time in favor of the Tigers. They're sitting in that locker room right now, very, very confident in what's going on, and especially with the goalies playing.
We'll take another break. We'll come back and drop the puck for period number 2. Delano Breck hockey continues on CCX after this.
What makes your community feel like home? Is it knowing what's happening in your neighborhood, or when people know your name? Connections make us a community. For more than 30 years, Northwest Community Television has connected citizens, neighbors, even sports fans through video. As life gets busier than ever, we will still offer you a connected community experience through CCX Media, so you can stay connected to the place you call home.
I see you mobbing over her. Let's go. Let's mob. Let's crawl. Let's crawl. Let's crawl. Hey, yo, we mobbing. Come on, girl. Let's crawl. Hey, yo, let's crawl. Hey, yo, let's crawl. Hey, let's crawl. Hey, yo, let's crawl.
Teams are back on the ice. We're ready to go with the second period today at Parade Ice Garden. Quick moving first period. Tigers scoring the only goal midway through. Pianini's 12th goal of the season. Put them on top. We see so many of those young players out there that from the Youth Hockey Association in Delano. We saw them all around where we were doing pregame, and they're out in force tonight to watch these older hockey guys from their city play and compete for a section title.
The unique thing about Minnesota high school hockey, it's community-based, okay? And I'll tell you what, we are sitting in the middle of Delano, Minnesota. It's not out west, Johnny. It's sitting in Parade Ice Arena right now, and it's truly fun to watch. And we talked about this, these kids that stuck together all these years. They had opportunities to go to some AA schools if they wanted to, or to a private school, but they stuck here and for their community. And it's really fun sitting. I mean, we can't see well, but I love sitting in front of this small town.
I love doing games here, but the sight lines, to say the least, are not fantastic for us here at center ice. The fans stand up to our left, but it's a tight, cozy atmosphere. Might be just a touch over the fire code limit tonight as I look around the whole arena and see people standing 2-3 deep behind the end boards and out in the lobby and behind us, but it's terrific. Face-off down here in the Breck end. We're just underway here in the second period. Shot away. Didn't get all the way through to Olness. Control backhanded shot. And that one stopped. Olness comes up and then a broken stick by Gabe Hallinan's got to drop it. Come out to center ice and shot back ahead by Ray Heikala. Early chance for Delano in the second. Getting an interception briefly there as Hallinan got a new stick. Put out in front. And fanning on it. Gabe Hallinan trying to convert, or rather Brian Hallinan trying to convert on that pass from his cousin. Couldn't do so. Now back they come again. Gabe Hallinan had it. Came to the blue line. Puck poked away by Breck out to center. Delano with it. Heikala and touched into the zone by Gabe Hallinan as Delano makes their first change of the period. Weigel getting it up to center ice. Swept into the Delano zone by Heidemann. Down to the left corner. Parrish after it there. Myers takes it away from him. He'll take a check. Myers still able to poke it out to center ice onto the stick there of Nick Strom. Playing it across to Josh Strom and down into the Tigers' end. Glasrud with it. Got it up the wing to center. Shot back down in to the Delano zone. Around to the left corner. Onto the stick of Glasrud. Cross it goes and up to center ice. Here's a chance from Myers. Had it hop off his stick though and lost the puck in the slot, and it's cleared back out to center ice. Fired back in by the Tigers. After it goes Nick Strom, gets a touch on it, but then a takeaway centering pass by Delano, but nobody home for the Tigers. They do get a touch on the puck. Keep the puck in the zone. Carson with it. Centering pass, and that one went onto the stick of Ross Ogen all the way back out of the zone. Glasrud with it. He fans on his clearing, or pass, trying to get it out to center, and it is touched there. And down by Oja down into the Breck zone where Weigel has it. He'll set up.
You think Delano's got a little confidence right now, John? They're sure playing like it. They're owning this part of the second period.
Much better pace for them, I thought, in this first couple minutes than they had most of that first period.
Yeah.
Tigers trying to clear it out again, but can't do so. It's Heidemann with it. Lost it in the circle. Cleared by Daly out to center. Backhanded by Brex Madsen out to center and shot back ahead by the Tigers. Delano couldn't hold the zone though. Down deep into the Tigers' end as the Mustangs able to get the puck deep to the corner. Back behind the net, left side. Cleared up by Daly. Giveaway. Breck with the puck. Side of the net out in front. Well, he had to get down in front of that. Back out Weigel. And ready to tee it up. Slides a pass across instead. Going back behind the net. Macklett with a stick on it to Heidemann. He takes a check. Trying to gain control again of the puck and does. Heidemann in the high slot. Shot away and fires it high. Winds up from the circle with a shot. Didn't get a lot on it. Controlled by Breck. Comes out in front. Then a steal by Delano. Back comes the Tiger. Brian Hallinan brought it deep, lost it, and then he takes a check there for Weigel. Goes off onto the left side. Gabe Hallinan, number 22. Centering pass out in front. Tie up there. Getting tied up was Kiernan. Back out of the blue line. It's blocked. Back comes Breck with a chance. Will Torgerson, a shot away, and he hit the pipe. Torgerson hit the pipe, cleared away, but not out of the zone as Strom kept it in. Back behind the net it goes. Ray Heikala for Delano. Got it up the wing. On the right side, Brian Hallinan brought it in. Breck turns it back. Here comes Torgerson back again. Fires a shot, and Helly this pad to the glove save. Got the blocker out on that puck and makes another stop for Delano. Good pace again here in the second period. Torgerson's had a big shift. Getting it back behind the net for Paschke. Up along those near boards and taken by Delano. Down into the zone, going deep, but getting tied up was Ilatalo, and Breck starts it back the other way. Fired into the zone by Josh Strom. Breck makes a change, backhanded down, and intercepted. Myers with it at center. Whistle might have too many men on the ice on Breck there. Wes Larson's going to argue the point, but I think that's what we might have. Here's a look at that scoring chance a moment ago for Will Torgerson. Rang it off the pipe.
He's had the two best chances of the Mustangs. He had the one in the first period where he almost wrapped it around. And I'll tell you what, Les Larson is steam. And he usually is pretty calm behind that net. And this, he knows how crucial this is. This call is big time. Giving Delano at the rate they're playing a power play right now. So Delano's running at 46% during the regular season. But Breck's got a pretty good penalty kill, but he's going to go a man down right now. The Mustangs need something good to happen to them right now, John. They need something to give them a little confidence, too. They're sagging a little, just a little.
Klopp will go off and serve the penalty. Too many men on the ice for Breck. First power play opportunity of the night for either team. Comes just under 5 minutes into this second period. A 1-0 Tigers lead now with the man advantage.
Well, Breck's kill penalties at an 87% rate. They've had a good penalty kill. They've been 100% here in the sections.
Puck goes down into the Breck zone, but controlled by Leitz, and he sends it down the length of the ice. Back behind the net comes Gabe Hallinan. Had it up to center, and Breck knocked it right back down to the Tiger zone. Skating after it hard, trying to gain control is Bieniek. Number 16 for Breck. Boy, he's really after Hallinan for the punt.
He's just annoying.
It's another stick on it. Finally coming back forward is Heikkila. Up to the blue line. Out to center it comes. Brought down on the right side. Delano with control. Back out. Here comes Myers with a shot. Looking for a tip in front. And it goes wide instead to the corner. Out to center. Onto the stick of Cruz. Trying to set things up for Delano. Hasn't done much yet in this first minute plus. So the power play, almost a giveaway, but Myers back there to recover. Myers with again. He's dangerous. Into the slider shot. And a big save. Keep this one a 1-0 game as Lyndon Olness makes the stop. Tigers still with it. Shot away. Gabe Hallinan. Shot gets blocked by Parrish. Left circle. Myers. Side of it. And they score. Myers with a great field. Kyle Ilatello buries it, and it's 2-0.
Yeah, they paired Ilatello up on this power play with Myers and Kiernan and Hallinan. And comes through. Nice play down low by Myers there. Great shot. Ilatello was open here and takes it. Just gets it short side up. I'm not sure. I almost thought he was going to take a shot from there. They thought Myers was going to take the shot, and he left that top side, short side open. And Delano surges to a 2-0 lead.
16th goal of the season for Ilatello. And it's 2-0 Delano on the power play goal. Here comes Heidemann back for Breck. Fired it high.
You know, I tell you, Breck's got to get something besides these wide angle shots. They got to get something in front of that net and start digging away. They need a dirty goal right now because they're not going to beat Helly clean right now. He's just too much on his game.
Shot going wide of the net off the point shot from Leitz. Breck good control here though of the puck, getting it back to Leitz again. Shot away, gets blocked. Tries again. That one gets knocked down in front by Schreier. Breck still with the puck though. Gaining control, running around is Heidemann, dumping it behind the net. Breitenfeld with it. He's number 10. Breitenfeld for Breck. Try to feed the pass off. That's intercepted by Kiernan. Another takeaway for the Mustangs. Back it comes to Leitz, right point. Leitz a shot. That gets blocked and cleared out to center ice. Onto the stick of Weigel. Makela trying to get after it. And Delano's got it.
And Breck's going to go back in the penalty box.
Kiernan with it as Delano gets an extra skater out. We'll look to set up here with the extra man until Breck gets a touch on it. Gotta be a little careful right in front of your own net. You don't accidentally put it in, but no rush here. They get it up the ice. Good play on the puck. Myers in front. Oh, I just missed on that one. Back out to the point. They got that sixth skater on. Left point, left circle, a shot away by Ilatello. The rebound in front. And finally a touch on the net. Puck by net. Boy, they almost have that in the net. Kiernan was wide open in front but couldn't put it away. And now we get the penalty call.
Well, Ben Myers again, you know, I'm telling you, he's just been a magician with the puck. It isn't necessarily about the goals he scores. It's about the assists he's picked up, setting up people. Just a tremendous opportunity here. Coming across, didn't quite get the trigger pulled, and there it went. Big save right there. And they had it going on. They've got a pretty good idea. You know, we talked to Coach Van Bergen before the game, and he said his power play was not clicking very well during the sections. Well, guess what, John? It woke up.
Looking to set it up here, maybe extend their lead. Ryan Hallinan with the puck. Tigers being patient. Myers skates in, trying to get it to Ilatello. Now it's back to Myers again. Back behind the net. Left boards, back out to the point. Off the skate of Kiernan, who recovers, gets the pass off to Ilatello. Near boards, comes back out, high slot. They look for a tip and just tipped wide by Kiernan off the point shot from Cruz. Now Myers with it again. Back behind the net. Cruz. We got Kiernan back there as well, and Breck gets a stick on it and cleared down the length of the ice by Austin Heidemann.
Breck gets a definite shift change. They needed it. They were getting tired.
Rink wide pass. Here comes Myers up ice for Delano. Myers comes to the line, and Gabe Hallinan caught offside. Good job by Breck to steer Myers wide, and that forced the offside.
That was a break right there. Yeah, I think we're talking about Delano too. We talk about the schedule. They played Hermantown right now, the defending champion and #1 in the state in 1A, and they only lost 4-3 to them. Uh-oh.
Breck with a chance now, shorthanded. Shot away, and a big glove save made by Helly. Boy, Phoenix laser it to that top corner, and Helly makes the stop.
I know, John. It's looking like if Helly can see it, he's going to save it. They're going to have to get somebody in front of him or get a deflection or maybe a flutter puck or something. But Helly, look at it. He's outside the crease. He's cutting down the angle, playing very good position. That glove handy is quick.
35 seconds to go in the power play for Delano. Up at center ice, brought in by Pianimi. Putting it out in front, a shot by by Hallinan. The save made by Olness. Take away by Breck, and they clear it down the length of the ice. And 15 seconds left in the Breck penalty. Pass comes to Pianini at the blue line. Nice poke check away there at center. Shot back in to the Breck zone rather by Delano's Ray Heikala. Breck back at full strength. Here's Breitenfeld in across the line, putting it wide of the net. Down to 6.5 minutes to play here in the second period. It's 2-0 Delano. Back out left point. Off the stick. There of Paschke cleared away and not quite out of his zone now. Delano able to clear it out to center. Almost a giveaway on their own end. Now the Tigers come back 2-on-3. Shot going wide off the stick of Cruz. Breck chopping it up the wing. Kept in by Delano. Ryan Hellman tried to get after it. Kept in at the right point by Schreier. Back behind the net. Play to the right corner and out of the zone by Josh Strom to center. Heidemann in with a shot, and he fired it wide of the Tigers' net. All the way it comes out to center. Bringing it down is Hallinan with a shot, and the save made. And again, Oldest coming up with the stop. Take away, and fanning on the shot, not really getting a lot on it, was Kiernan. Did come all the way to the net, and now it's back out to center. Schreier shooting it into the Breck zone. He almost gave it away right out in front. Parrish golfing it down into the Delano zone. A little bit of bouncing puck, but settled down there nicely. Cleared out to center. It's onto the stick of Weigel. Now give to Torgerson, who brought it into the zone. His shot gets blocked. Torgerson after it. And a takeaway. Myers trying to get after it. Lost it. Breck playing it back out to the blue line. Shot away. Goes wide on the Tigers' net.
Boy, John, we're starting to see those wide shots now. They're missing the net, and I liked it when they were hitting the net. Good things were happening, but that last time, Delano grabbed it in transition, and they were on the road to the races here. So Breck's got to be careful of that.
Just 3 shots on goal in this period, Dan, for Breck. Mustangs looking for a penalty, and can't believe they didn't even get one. Delano able to bring it down deep into the Mustang zone. Centering pass out in front, a shot away to Oldest. Making a stop there on Justin Daly. Big shot from the left point is blocked in front by Weigel. Comes around to the near boards. Delano controls. High shot away. Goes past Olness into the corner off the boards. Tigers keep it in as it's swept to the corner by Daly. Tie up behind the net between Carson and Madsen. Breck comes away with it. Weigel with the puck. Pass ahead on the right side to Klopp. Klopp stopping, puts it out in front, backhand shot, and Helly able to make the stop there on Matthew Conroy. Another shot away. Puck is free in the circle. Back out it comes to the point. Each trying to set it up. To Strom, back out. Big shot there. That gets blocked. Comes back out to Leitz again. Leitz sends it back behind the net. Centering pass, and nobody there for Breck. Comes all the way outside the zone. To the blue line. Almost a takeaway for Delano by Hallinan, but Heidemann or Breitenfeld able to keep control and even got a shot on net there. Heidemann still with it, number 10. Releases the pass, but nobody there in a navy sweater, and Delano comes out. Back they come. Deep down, shot away. That gets blocked. Good block by Leitz on the shot attempt by Kiernan. And up and out of play. We get to catch our breath with just under 3 minutes to go here in the second period.
Well, it's all Delano right now, I'm telling you. But Breck, you know, John, the big problem they're having is they're not getting somebody in front of that net. I mean, they're trying to get some passes through in there. And even when they're coming down, I mean, the Delano D is doing a good job of holding off that middle, but they're also sagging a little deeper. If Breck can kind of hesitate, look like you're going to shoot outside, get back in the middle and take a shot from there, they might have a better opportunity because Helly's cutting the angles off big time.
Bianimi with the puck, gives it off to Ilatello. Put it out in front. Breck controls, and out they come. Torgerson hit a pipe earlier in this period. Lost the puck, though, as it came across the line. A whistle. We get our first Delano penalty. Breck's going to go on the power play. It's going to be a hooking call here against Ben Myers.
Well, good opportunity for Breck here now. They've scored 3 power play goals in the sections here, so they've been clicking pretty good. It's a good opportunity to put some rubber on him. You can see it coming through there, and the hook right there, just kind of pulling it off.
We'll see if Breck can get something on the board here in the last couple minutes of the period. Weigel off for Macklett. Back for Weigel. Heidemann in the circle. His shot gets blocked. Good block by Glasrud. Came back to Heidemann. To the left boards. Back it comes again to Heidemann. Breck being patient here. Shot away by Weigel, but that gets blocked. Around the boards. Right side. Macklett pushing it off. Breitenfeld back out to Weigel. Macklett shot away. Rebound in front of him. Somehow stayed out of the net. Heidemann was right on the doorstep and unable to put it past Helly, and I don't know how.
Watch the save. He's gonna get that paddle back there and stop him from going in. Now watch. There it is a goal, and that paddle just deflects it just enough.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable save. Unbelievable save. It was dead to rights. Heidemann was right there, and that paddle just came back and said, no, sir, not going in. Best save of the game by far. Not even close.
Here comes Hallinan back, short-handed for Delano, and he'll just dump it in. Down deep, though, it's Kiernan. He gets checked to the end boards by Paschke, and Breck comes out with the puck. Minute and a half to go in the period, just under a minute to go on their power play. Here's Heidemann back with the puck. Carries it deep, puts a shot on net. Helly makes the stop on that. Releases the pass to Macklett, to Weigel. Left side, big shot away and fired wide of the net by Weigel. Down to 35 seconds left in the Breck power play. Centering attempt and cleared by Delano as they picked off the pass and got it down into the Mustang zone.
It may have worked, but I like the fact that Breck tried to get it in that slot where they had a player in there. If it slips through, they get a good opportunity for a point-blank shot on Helly.
Pass ahead comes to Parrish. He'll backhand it in off the end boards, off the glass. Back behind the net. Breck trying to set it up one more time on this power play. Final seconds. Comes back out. Strom with the shot gets blocked. Left point. Back to the right point. Strom winds up. That's blocked. Delano's back at full strength. Tried to get it to Myers, who had just come out of the box, but missed on the pass, and now it's icing on the Tigers. But they killed off the penalty.
Good penalty kill for the Tigers, John. They're just keeping that 2-goal lead here. Big kill. Now we'll see if this energizes Breck a little bit. They got some good opportunities there, but boy, I wonder how that's going to get in the heads of the Mustangs. They saw that save by Helly.
Delano chip it out to center. Comes back to the Tiger zone, trying to clear it out. Kill off the last 15 seconds of this period. Last thing they want to do is give the puck away on their own end. Now they're going to try to get an 0-1 last rush themselves. Daly, though, has it taken away. Played ahead into the Delano zone. Final 5 seconds. Comes to the side of the net. And the Delano Tigers are one period away from a possible trip to the state tournament. Now a 2-0 lead on the Breck Mustangs.
Very, very good period for the Tigers. Came out right from the get-go, established their presence here, and then did a great job. And Dominic got a goal, killed off a penalty, made a power play work for themselves. They're showing it all. And by God, that man there, number 29, is really doing the job for the Tigers. You don't get nowhere without having good defense. It starts with your goalie, and he's playing a whale of a game for the Tigers.
Delano 2, Breck nothing in the Section 2A Championship for 2017. We'll take time out. More hockey action live on CCX from Parade Ice Garden after this timeout.
Your daughter just had her first breakup. Do you A, put yourself in her shoes? B, console her?
Don't worry, sweetie. This is gonna happen a lot.
Or C, find her a new boyfriend?
Nice single boys. That was weird.
As a parent, there are no perfect answers. But you don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will love you just the same.
John Jacobson and Dan Ficken back with you at Parade Ice Garden. It is 2-0. Delano leads Breck after 2 periods. Well, it's been a good year for some of our teams in boys hockey, but it's been an outstanding year in the Northwest suburbs for high school boys basketball. The top-ranked team in the state in Class 4A is the Champlin Park Rebels. They go into Friday night's game undefeated on the season. On our Sports Jam show this week on CCX, we took a look at senior leaders Theo John and McKinley Wright.
Teammates since 7th grade traveling basketball, it's a last go-round for Champlin Park seniors Theo John and McKinley Wright. Two have made a huge impact on the Rebels program.
Guys that are more than just great basketball players, but good friends. You could see it this year. They trust each other on the floor and growing up together, and it's a tremendous advantage.
Right, dish off to John for the block.
The experience is unbelievable. You know, they've played in over 100 games here at the varsity level for Champlin Park, so that's pretty impressive.
The pair complement each other well. Wright averages 22 points, 8 rebounds, and 8 assists per game. He's a dangerous guard who attacks the basket at will and has improved tremendously as a shooter.
McKinley, he has heart. He loves playing basketball, and he's going to give it your all each and every night. And we work well together. We've been playing together since like 7th grade, so we know each other pretty well.
Every year I feel like his talent has kind of doubled. I mean, he just continues to get better and better. He's just so strong and aggressive.
John averages 14 points and 9 rebounds. And most impressive is his work as a rim protector. The 6'9" center contributes better than 5 blocked shots per game. Davison driving and Sean slams it off the glass.
It's been great having a big guy to have your backside. I know everybody gets beats off the dribble. I got beat off the dribble a ton this year, and he's always there to have my back. So it's huge having him, a player like that on my team.
It's a guy that puts in the time, whether it's shooting machine or lifting weights, and continues to get better and better every year. And I think you're seeing that this year as one of the best shot blockers I've ever seen at the high school level.
As sophomores, McKinley and Theo were both big parts of a Champlin Park team that lost just 1 game all season. The Rebels won Section 5 4A, but fell to Apple Valley in the state tournament final, finishing the year 31-1. Don't think they've forgotten that loss.
Remember every play like it was yesterday. We talk about it. I used to watch film on it, but I mean, that game, it was tough. We had it, we let it slip. It's nobody's fault but ours, but we're looking forward to getting back there.
It was a great team, great memories, and hopefully this year our last memory can be a better one.
We got the second place trophy over there sitting on the ground from when we lost 2 years ago. That's our main focus every day. We just want to win the state championship.
It was a dream of these two to play college ball together, but that didn't work out. Wright will play for mid-major power Dayton, while John is headed east 1 state to go to Marquette University.
I'm really excited, looking forward to going down there. I base my decision off a lot of things, relationship with coaches and facilities and just education and stuff like that. And like I say, I can't wait to get down there.
I think it's the best fit for me personally. The relationship I have with the coaches is just like a son-father relationship with those guys. So I'm looking forward to going there. I got a chance to play right away as a freshman. So that was just huge for me. My main thing was to play, and they've been to the NCAA tournament the last 4 years in a row, and that's something I've been wanting to be a part of my whole life.
It's not just these two either that make the Rebels go.
Smith attacking and scores.
Champlin Park features a deep and talented senior class, with 11 of them on the varsity roster. Teammates and friends that McKinley and Theo will miss.
I'm close with all of them, Brian, Sam, DJ, all the seniors. We all been close for years now, and we're a family, so it's gonna be tough to split up and possibly never play with these guys again in my life. It's gonna be crazy, so we're trying to cherish every moment and enjoy it.
It's our last run together. Like I said before, we've been playing together since like 4th grade. So you really consider them brothers, and to play alongside them on the biggest floor for high schoolers, it's pretty cool.
Theo John certainly knows how to throw it down with the bat.
Theo John and McKinley Wright, 2 key parts of Champlin Park's 25-0 basketball team. They will host Armstrong in their season finale Friday night. It's going to be a good game between the Falcons and the Rebels, and then section play in boys basketball begins next week. We are done resurfacing. We got 1 more period, at least, of hockey left here. I always throw that disclaimer in the playoffs. 2-0. Delano leads Breck through 2 periods. Take a break. We'll come back and look at some second period highlights and more live hockey coverage from Parade Ice Garden on CCX after this.
Oh, look, a redhead. Staring contest. You still got it. I know.
Come alive with the forest.
The dad was cute.
They were looking right at us.
Visit discovertheforest.org to find a forest near you.
Doesn't see race. Love is love.
We have a full crowd here at Parade Ice Garden. A little shenanigans going on in the student section on the Breck side. All in good fun. 2-0. The Delano Tigers leading the Breck Mustangs through 2. It was 1-0 after 1. And then Delano really had the better of the play in that second period. A scoring chance here for Breck, and one off the pipe there for Will Torgerson, but it was a much better period control-wise and zone possession time for Delano than in the first hand. They took it to Breck much of that period, and they're able to score right there. That was a power play goal that came at the 6:24 mark. Made it 2-0 in favor of the Tigers, and the goal by Kyle Alatoa. Assists on that goal by Ben Myers, and also by Andrew Cruz. And then we saw that save. The save of the year.
Wow.
By goalie Jackson Helly, who has made 19 saves through the first 2 periods. That was unbelievable, and kept Breck off the board when the Mustangs had a power play late in that second period. Shots on goal for the game still in favor of Breck, 19-14. Scoring chances evened up a little more. All the penalties came in that period, and Delano able to cash in on one of the 2 Breck penalties, scoring on the power play goal at 6:24 to lead it 2-0. Dan, thoughts going into the third?
Well, Mustangs got to regroup. They've got the firepower, and they've been putting the puck on Helly, but they haven't put him on Helly in distress. So they're going to have to come out this period, spread it out, get it up top to the point, open it up, look for the block shots, look for somebody open in, and get somebody in front of Helly and just annoy the heck out of him. Get him a little distracted because he's seeing everything they're throwing at him. I bet you that puck looks like a beach ball to him. So that's the first thing they got to do. A little bit better defense. They got to fight back. I mean, they got to literally push back. I would expect them to start this next period very physical, slowing down the Delano forwards, and do quick transitions. You might even see a winger or a forward flying out of in the neutral zone on a quick breakout pass from the defensive zone just to get something generated and pull that Delano defense off the blue line.
2-0. The Tigers lead the Mustangs through 2. We're back with the third period, the Section 2A championship from Parade Ice Garden on CCX after this timeout.
Maybe he's really focused.
Hey, Michael. Michael. Maybe he likes spinning the wheels.
Maybe he just loves trucks.
Maybe he's just being a boy.
Preoccupation with objects is one early sign of autism. Learn the others today. The sooner it's diagnosed, the better.
The top-seeded Delano Tigers 17 minutes away from what would be their first ever appearance in a state hockey tournament. Breck Mustang proud champions, win this section the last 3 years, 7 of the last 8 years. Trying to fight back, down 2 goals.
Well, it's going to take an extra effort by the Mustangs now. They know they're facing a very, very good hockey team in the Delano Tigers, being down 2-0 now. I'll go to the old hockey adage, the 2-goal lead's the toughest one to hold on to. So, but it is imperative, John, that Breck score the next goal.
Right.
It's going to be good. They're not going to put, I'm seriously doubt they're going to put 3 past Helly.
And for Delano, you play smart, you play physical, but you don't take any dumb penalties or unneeded penalties, and you don't reach. And you try to extend the lead, or at minimum, obviously, maintain this 2-goal edge. Here we go. 17 minutes to go. Live on CCX, Delano and Breck with a spot on the state tournament on the line. Mustangs control the opening faceoff here in the third period. Austin Heidemann brings it in, skating hard, getting a shot away, but it's blocked by the Tigers. And cleared out. Out they come. Kiernan. He'll put a shot in on Ole Miss, and the rebound just shot wide by Brian Hallinan. Mustangs with again, knocked down by Brian Hallinan. It's back down to the Tigers' end. Cruz is back for it. Cruz picked up the second assist on that second period goal on the power play for Delano. Weigel will circle back behind his own net, stops. And now we'll get the Mustangs going. Brought up the wing, turned away by the Tigers at the blue line. Whistle in an offside there.
Got an offside call.
Face off outside the Tiger zone.
Boy, the Tigers are just an inside-out checking scheme here as they're forcing the Breck forwards wide, and they're cutting off that pass back into the middle again.
Delano with it. Ilatalo ahead off the stick of Pianimian down deep into the Breck zone. Turning and firing a shot wide of the net was Myers. Off to the corner. Going to get a whistle. Breck player down. I think we're going to have a penalty here on Ilatalo as Josh Strom got pulled down. Going to be a hooking penalty, and Breck will go on the power play.
Well, those stick penalties, I'll tell you what, between chipping and hooking, we'll see him get pulled here. Well, Strom did a nice job. I thought his acting was quite dramatic and well done. He didn't flop, he just fell down.
So, 2-0. Breck with a chance to get on the board here with the power play. Almost scored the last time. They had a power play in the second, if not for the acrobatic save of Jackson Helly.
Let's keep in mind now, Delano scored over 10 shorthanded goals this season. They're very dangerous even when they're killing penalties.
Here's Heidemann. Didn't get much on that at all after he took the pass from Breitenfeld and allows Delano to clear it down the length of the ice. That was a pretty good rush. They were in deep, Dan. They just couldn't get a good shot away.
It just fumbled it. It was right on the stick. He should have let it go about a half second sooner.
And Breitenfeld lost it at the blue line to Hallinan, who does get it back. Brings it in left side. Brian Hallinan, backhand shot. Ole Miss to save. Back come the Mustangs. Out they come. Heidemann down the right side with a big shot, and Helly the save. Tried to go right at him that time. Helly ready for it and makes the stop.
No, used the D as a screen there and just kind of ripped it past the 6'7" Delano defenseman there, but Helly was ready for it.
Myers can't clear. Shot, and that gets deflected off the stick of Torgerson. The defensive play by the Tigers, and then they're able to clear it down the length of the ice. Got 50 seconds left in the Breck power play. 14.5 minutes to go in the third period. Up ahead, it goes to center ice. Puck carried in deep, back behind the net by Torgerson. Now leaves it off. Shot there by Josh Nickstrom. Gets blocked, goes to the corner. Taken back by the Mustangs. Back out to Nickstrom. Crossed out of the right side. Madsen trying to put it. Now he'll hang on to it. Looking to get it back out to Torgerson. Goes deep. Back it comes to Madsen. Shot away by Strom. Blocked. Big shot. And whistled wide by Torgerson. Madsen getting it back out. Strom, a shot, and he hit the pipe.
Oh, my God.
Off the right pipe on the shot by Nick Strom. Delano penalty is ended, and they get it out to center ice. 2-on-2 they come. Kieran in his shot. Olness the save, and going for the rebound was Yelatello. And he was going down as he came sweeping across the net, and Breck has control out to center. Shot into the net, into the zone by Parrish. Delano trying to sweep it out of their end, but can't. Up the boards it goes. To the left point, kept in the zone by Leitz. Tigers getting it to center. Briefly, Leitz, and then brought in on the left side. It's Chance shot in front, gets cleared away to the corner.
I believe that's 7 straight blocks by a Delano player other than the goalie. Wow, what a display that was.
12:40 to play in the third period. Play down in the Mustang zone, but here comes Breck again. From center, they'll just dump it down as Conroy shoots it down to the Tigers' end. Brought up to center. And chipped ahead by Yelatello. Weigel with it across for Josh Strom. Back to Weigel. Back he comes. Myers chases him. Strom pass broken off by Yelatello just outside the line. He'll carry in deep with a shot and miss the net on the short side. Myers gets knocked down. Breck gets it up to center ice. Delano, though, controls the puck back in their own end. Cruz holding. Now slides it across for High Club. Broken up by Breck just outside blue line and pushed ahead at the Breck line. The Mustangs send it back out to Heidemann. Austin Heidemann, the senior, sending it in deep. Parrish pushes it in further. Heikela trying to clear for Delano. He'll get it again, and out to center ice it comes. Fired right back in by Brandon Leitz. A lot of seniors in this game, Dan, on both sides, and somebody's going to be playing their final game of high school hockey here. And a lot of talent on this ice. Broken up by Breck at the Delano line. Tigers clear it back ahead. Comes onto the stick of Leitz again. Trying to get it out of the zone. Controlled by Hallinan, and he lost it. It comes out to center. Tigers will regroup off a Hallinan stick. Breitenfeld trying to put it out in front for Torgerson. Couldn't quite connect on that pass. Delano able to recover, and it's cleared up by Glasrud up to center. Oh, what a big check there at the blue line. His knockdown was Gabe Hallinan, and shot for Brian Hallinan in front. And Olness had to be alert to make that stop. Out it comes to center, and fired right back in by Glasrud. Weigel with it for the Mustangs. Ahead to Heidemann at center. Poked off his stick neckly by Myers. Myers gets it again. Wow. 1-on-2. Myers fires a shot and goes wide of Olness in the net. He gets it back behind the net again. Headed to Maine next year to play hockey. Myers along the boards. Tie up and goes to the left corner. After it there, Yelatello trying to gain control for the Tigers. Puck comes in, right point. Kept in there by Schreier. Back out, high slot. Myers avoids one player in the circle. Put it out in front, shot away. Oh, it's not a piece of that. Myers puts it back to the circle. Side of that, trying to jam it past Olness, but can't. Out of the left boards. Tigers putting on some pressure, then they give it up. And here's a chance for Breitenfeld. Back for Breck. Breitenfeld is shot away, and he missed the net. Might have had a chance to beat Helly, but he missed the net completely. Well, out in front, a loose puck is cleared to the corner by the Tigers by Pianimi. Delano clears, and they ease some pressure, and it's icing on Delano.
Not a lot of pressure. I just think those guys were out in the ice a little bit too long. They spent some time really rocking in the offensive zone. But, you know, I'll tell you what. Breitenfeld had a beautiful opportunity there, John, and he missed the net. When you're down 2 goals, you can't miss the net. You got to put it on the goalie, whether he saves it or not. But you got to put it as a scoring chance, because sooner or later one's going to go in. But don't be too pretty about it.
Delano controls after they block the puck again. Oja shooting it down. Then he took a big hit at center ice. Recovers quickly, though, on a big hit by Nick Strom. Mustangs with it. Josh Strom with it. Cross to Nick Strom at the blue line. Pass onto the stick right side for Torgerson. He hit a pipe last period, as I mentioned. They've hit a couple here tonight. One in the second, one in the third period. Torgerson and Oja going to the corner. Jordan Peterson moved in for Delano, and now controlled and moved out onto the stick of Oja. Lost it in the skates, but able to turn and get it down in the Mustang zone. Oh, and they're going to call icing here on the Tigers, which I think actually is the right call. Delano fans groaning a little bit, but they'll come back to the Tiger zone with just over 8.5 minutes to play here in the second.
Well, I think Golness has played a good game for them. I mean, he got hung out to dry in that basically a breakaway, etc. And that second goal was just a nice shot into an Aaron stick of Ayatollah.
Good try, Dan.
Well, my lord.
Ilatello.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Fat guy.
Schreier with the puck for Delano. Off it comes. Brian Hallinan shooting it down into the Breck zone. Comes back out to center. Glasrud firing it back ahead. Just inside, and Brian Hallinan just about had a stick on it. Now Gabe Hallinan tying it up. Brian Hallinan with it. He takes a big hit at the blue line, and Delano's offside. Maybe a little slow to get up, too, was Brian Hallinan.
Yeah.
No penalty here. Just
no, clean, good, big hit. And faced up and got him good, but I'll tell you, Delano's just starting to take control of the neutral zone now, too. Breck can't get going here. They just cannot get going. It's been very rare when they really come across the blue line with numbers in control.
Ilatello moving down back behind the net. Centering pass out in front, broken up by the Mustangs. Back in front of the Mustangs goal it comes. They clear it out to center ice onto the stick of Torgerson. Down deep into the Tigers zone, and the pass missing. Back out Strom with a shot, and that gets blocked. With a block on that. And that one just missed the net. Pianini had a block on the initial shot, and that one just fired wide, and then it's out of play.
That got deflected a little bit, but that looked like it was going in the upper left-hand corner. But, you know, those are the little things that the Tigers are doing, John. They're getting some blocks. They're getting some deflections away from, you know, where Helly doesn't have to make a save, even if he's out of position. And they're making sure that really Breck gets nothing clean, and they're doing a real good job of it.
Helly's had 22 saves here tonight. Now we're down to 7 minutes and 15 seconds to play in the third period. Here comes Austin Heidemann. Carries in deep to the net. Helly makes the stop. Puck bounce free and then onto the stick of Kieran behind the goal. Plays it out to center ice. Gabe Hallinan brought it in. A shot away. Oh, and missed the save on Matt Carson. And Gabe Hallinan just missed on a rebound try. Macklin pulling it all the way through, and Helly with stop on him.
Watch this. Heidemann coming through, getting it through, and that almost slipped in there on the short side. I almost see a great opportunity there. That went off the pipe.
Another one off the pipe.
Yeah.
Wow, 3 pipes tonight for Breck. And we stay at 2-0 with 6:40 to play. And there's Myers with the puck. Played ahead. And around the boards, it's in the Tiger zone. Trying to chop it up that side was Cruz. Breck won't let it out of the zone. Taken by Torgerson. Sends it back out to Nick Strom. Back behind that. The Pierce right out in front. And huge save by Hellies. He's able to stop Justin Paschke point blank.
Wow. That was one of the better opportunities of the night for the Breck Mustangs.
That shot goes wide of the net off of Madsen's stick. Out comes Delano to center. Myers trying to skate after it, and he will shoot it down in the Delano zone. Nick Strom for Breck. Plays it back behind his net. Puck comes out to center. To the Delano line. Breck checking at it. Brought ahead by Kieran. Lost it in the circle. Breck clears, but not quite out. Goes back behind the net. Onto the stick of Hallinan. Brian Hallinan turns, trying to get it off for Gabe Hallinan, and off his stick, and back comes Breck. Heidemann. Big shot out the circle. The save made, and Helly covering up. Mackler was right there. Couldn't get his stick on it, put it past Jackson Helly.
Well, this is the reason you put a puck on the goalie. Don't miss the net. Excellent opportunity there by Mackler. I mean, he could have short-sided that in between the goalie and the pipe. There was an opening there.
Breck's going to use their timeout here. 5:15 to go. And last night you saw outstanding goaltending from Reed Washenko of Wayzata, who backstopped the Trojans to 3 section wins and a section championship. He was outstanding against Edina. We're seeing some great goaltending tonight from Jackson Helly. Here's a look at a game recap from last night, the game that Dan and Jay Wilcox did at Mariucci Arena. The Trojans, who were 7-17-1 coming into the postseason, shut out Armstrong Cooper, shut out Creighton Durham Hall, and beat Wayzata 3-1. That goal tied the game at 1 in the second period. Edina really looked like they had the momentum there in that second period, but it didn't come to fruition.
Turnovers, and there was a big turnover, and then everybody went to the wrong guy covering in the slot, and Stevens came in and buried one up top, and it was a story of Edina just gave the puck up too much, and the Wayzata Trojans were there to jump on it and did a great job, and boy, they get a chance to go back and defend the title.
Tyler Stevens getting turned out to be the game-winning goal. Griffin Ness had the other 2 goals, and Washenko with 28 saves was outstanding for Wayzata. And they'll be in the 2A tournament to defend their state championship next week. Delano trying to join them in the A tournament starting Wednesday in St. Paul. 5 minutes, 15 seconds to go. Breck has used its timeout. And here we go. Delano clearing the puck. This will be icing on the Tigers. And you want to clear the puck out of the zone, but you don't want to do that too much, Dan, for 5 minutes.
Icing is not a good thing. You constantly, that was a rare one that they won, but they have not won many of the faceoffs in their own zone. Breck has pretty much dominated the faceoff circle.
Breck with it again. Weigel's shot gets deflected. Mackler trying to put it out onto the stick of Breitenfeld. Almost did, but not quite. Just a lot of near misses tonight for Breck. Heidemann after it. Lost it, but it's picked up by Mackler. Mackler, left circle, spinning. Mackler still with it. Drops it back for Weigel. Shot away. Gets blocked. Comes back out to Weigel. One-timer, but fired high and wide by Breitenfeld. Weigel keeps it in. Into the circle. Shot away. Another block for Delano. They are getting pucks through to Helly, but certainly Delano stopping a lot of shots from ever getting all the way through to number 29. Now the Tigers control the puck. They bring it out to center. Gabe Hallinan squeezed along the boards. Get it to Brian Hallinan in front. Send it to the left wing. Cleared out to center by Breck and back down into the Delano zone. Glashoot has it. Turns it back ahead to Myers. He ran into a check. Moving in was Pianini. Maybe he couldn't get a stick on it.
Now let's play down in the Breck zone. Look at Pianini. Just a great play getting it all tied up. Just knocking time off the clock. Knocking time off the clock.
Heidemann got it out to the blue line. Iatello shot it right back in. Iatello with a goal and an assist tonight for Delano. Has been one of the standouts for the Tigers tonight. Delano trying to clear their zone. Myers really fighting hard for it. Well, Mustangs looking to keep it in, and they do. Puck comes free. Wide open right side, and Helly makes the save. Josh Strom had a pretty good look at it. Helly makes the stop with 3:26 to go.
Well, a good play right there to get it open, and a shot coming in, but right into the stomach of Helly, and that's like going into a black hole because it ain't coming out.
Myers and Parrish on the faceoff. Another faceoff win for the Mustangs. Back behind the Tigers net it goes, controlled by Delano. Pianini gets it down into the Breck zone. Is it far enough for icing? And they're going to call icing. Tigers felt that the Mustangs didn't give much of an effort trying to chase that puck down, and they'll come back down to the Delano zone.
Remember where we are, John. Boy, I'll tell you, we're surrounded by all sorts of Delano fans here.
Clean face-off win from Macklett. Back to Weigel. Cross to Leitz.
Oh,
shot
man.
gets blocked. Back comes Delano. Brian Hallinan carries in deep left side, puts it out in front, and then from a tough angle, tried to put it right in front of the net, and it went all the way wide to the boards. Leitz playing it back behind his net as Breck will reset. Time running down on the Mustangs. We're under 3 minutes to go. They trail by 2. Heidemann for Breitenfeld. Puts a shot toward the net, gets blocked. Back behind to the right corner, goes to Heidemann. Heidemann missed on the pass to Weigel, and all the way it comes back down to the Breck zone. Skating after it is Leitz. To center ice, onto the stick of Heidemann. Down deep in the zone, Parrish skating hard after it, along with Heikkila of Delano. Up to the right boards, kept in by Breck. Back behind the net goes Torgerson with it. Torgerson takes a good check there into the boards. Puck freed up. Parrish has it. Parrish releasing a shot that dribbles wide of the net. We're down to 2 minutes to play in the third period. Myers getting ahead. Ilatello got it to the blue line and out of the zone. Shot away, and that one flutters wide. Trying for a backhand, but unable to get to the puck in time was Paschke. Left side, Strom winds up on a shot, gets deflected. Puck goes to the corner, cleared up and out of play off the stick of Glasrud.
Well, if this keeps up, John, they're going to have to replace all the shin pads on the Delano hockey team because they got to be dented by this point. I mean, they have blocked shot after shot after shot, and Breck just can't get it into an offensive flow. They've had some good shots. They've had some chances to rebounds, but nothing really quality here for quite a while.
Lyndon Olness still in the net for Breck. Surprised me a little bit that they didn't take him out at that last whistle. Down 2 goals, under a minute and a half to go. Heidemann with the puck, gets checked. Puck taken. Heidemann did a good job, kept it in the zone. At a minute 15 to go. Clear to the blue line. Kept in by Weigel. Sweeping shot. Kemp. Block. Out comes Delano. Gabe Hallinan with it. Carries down the left side. Backhand shot by Brian Hallinan. That went wide. Comes out to the blue line. Kept in briefly by Delano. And out comes Breck. Chance from Macklett. Carries deep. And missed. And then the rebound try. It's on net. And the save made as Breitenfeld put it on goal. And Helly the save.
Nice hit right there and a good pickup. Great pass coming across. Nice move here. Leaves it back. And he got a stick on a shot at him, but oops. There's Helly again. Goaltender's out for Breck. 7 against 6. Or 6 on 6, I'm sorry. Yeah.
If they get 7 out there, then it's a real advantage.
Well, if Wes Larson could figure out a way, he could figure out a way, I'll tell you right now.
Not so much time we've got. That's the Breck net. 46 seconds to go on this one.
Thank you for that.
Face off here in the Delano zone.
Boy, key Tiger win right there.
They clear the puck to the blue line, but not out. Parrish. No, it did come out of the zone.
Oh, yes, it did.
Yeah. We'll now have to bring Olness all the way back as they're going to bring the face-off back to the Breck zone.
Is that a hand pass he called? It was a hand pass. That's why it's going back inside the Breck zone. Oh, that hurts. That really hurts.
Face-off win for Breck, but they're under 40 seconds to play. Knocked down in front. Myers tried to pick it clean, couldn't do it. Ilatello tried to sweep it past. Comes to the right circle, turning and firing wide of the net was Daly, but Delano able to skate off more valuable seconds here late in the game. Ilatello gets knocked down back behind the net. Macklett trying to free it up. We're under 20 seconds to play. Finally taken by Weigel. Weigel coming to the blue line, out to center ice with 10 seconds to play. Weigel deep in the zone, a shot, Helly the save. Net knocked off by Delano with just over 3 seconds to go.
And that's
that was about as
crucial.
intentional as it could.
I mean, really, yeah.
Probably should be a penalty here. Not that it's going to make a difference, I don't think, but.
Well, the difference is the puck's going to come outside the zone here, so there's no opportunity whatsoever for Breck.
He get knocked in. All right. I didn't see the initial check, so.
Well, I was talking about the Breck player pushing him into.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I only saw the stick by Heikla going into the crossbar, so I missed the check.
No.
So, that was well called. There was no call there. And now, with 3 seconds to go, we'll face off outside the Delano line. Macklett, who's had such a terrific season for Breck, but has been held in check, as have the rest of the Mustangs tonight, facing off here against Myers.
Coach Larson's not happy right now, too, and it's like...
And the face-off, and the Delano Tigers, for the first time ever, are headed to the state hockey tournament.
Well, I know one town that's really happy in this state right now, John. And they're rooting for the orange and black. I tell you what, richly deserved. They played a heck of a game. I think about halfway through the first period to the rest of the way, they either dominated or were at least even with Breck and really shut them down.
First period goal for Garrett Pianini. Osseo got an assist on that, and then a power play goal in the second period by Kyle Ilatello. And the assists went to Ben Myers and Andrew Cruz. And between the net, between the pipes, Jackson Helly, number 29, with 28 saves tonight, shuts out Breck here in the championship. And not an easy thing to do against a very good Breck team that has not lost since December.
Who is averaging 6 goals a game throughout this whole stretch between regular season sections, and get stuck with a big goose egg. And Jackson Helly was the main reason. And the blocking defenders of the Delano Tigers. I mean, they just would not let Breck get in tight and get a good opportunity. There's only was a couple of them during the entire game. One was with the save of the year, obviously, but well-deserved play. And to be honest with you, looks like they really deserve the #1 seed.
And Garrett Van Bergen, one thing that he told us before the game that stuck with me, he said, competitively, yes, I want to win, but I don't want my time to be done with these 20 guys that he loves, the way that the passion they bring to the game, the way they play together, and they get rewarded with minimum 2 more games next week in St. Paul.
Well, you know, it sounds like they've really bonded, and I mean the players and the coaching staff. He said yesterday's practice was just fun. They were flying, they were clicking, they were laughing, they were having fun, you know, and they weren't all tensed up for a section final. And you know, that just comes from playing with guys that you've known for years and years, knowing what's coming.
And for Breck, crushing loss for them. They thought they could win this game, obviously, with a lot of confidence and the pedigree they've got in the background. And obviously a lot of great chances. Hit the pipe 3 times tonight. Jackson Helly stymied the other chances that they were able to put on net, and they come up short 2-0.
It was Helly. Helly made all the difference in the world. Every time they were knocking on the door, he just shut it real quick and just kind of sucked the hope out of them. And, you know, your goalie's got to do things in section that maybe didn't do during the regular season, but he really stood out to me tonight. And frankly, as far as I'm concerned, he was the most valuable player of the game.
Well, that will do it for our coverage tonight and for the season. Channel 45 takes over all the coverage of the state tournament. Dan Ficken's been another great season here on CCX. And congratulations to the Delano Tigers for their win here tonight in Minneapolis.
Loved it. It's been a wonderful hockey season. And again, congratulations to the Tigers. It's fun to watch a small town go to state, because it isn't just the team. The small town's going to state.
That does it for our coverage tonight on CCX of the Section 2A Boys Hockey Championship. For Dan Ficken and all of our terrific crew tonight here at Parade Ice Garden, I'm John Jacobson. Final score once more. Delano headed to state for the first time. They shut out the Breck Mustangs 2-0.